I wish all should be fine. This is a time of pandemic all around the world. Because of coronavirus, all people in the world are restricted to their homes. They don't have that much freedom now. Freedom of movement gone, freedom of enjoyment not there. Okay, for you students, you cannot go to school to have your education. You lose your mingling with the friends and all. That social relationships. Your social relationships are very much affected because of this coronavirus. But it is necessary to take this kind of care. Otherwise, we cannot defeat this virus. If you do not take care, it will take us and go. It will kill us. Though we are very strong, some people say we are strong, corona will not attack us. That much confidence is not needed. Because the disease-causing viruses are very dangerous. We don't know their strength, we don't know their power. Okay, taking care is the only way to escape from it. So I ask my dear students to take necessary care, keep social distance, and use masks. Whenever you go out, compulsorily use a mask. Use sanitizers. Wash your hands with soap and water and then. These are very necessary for our safety. Don't feel ill about these kinds of things because we are not habited to this. We don't have the habit of using these kinds of things, I know. But for our safety and for the safety of others who are around us, we should do it. Please take it as a responsibility. Take it as a responsibility, not as a liability. It is our responsibility to save our society. It is our responsibility to save our family. So don't feel bad in using these kinds of things. So use your mask, please. Use soap and water, please. Wash your hands, cleanliness, social distancing. These are the only way to be safe from corona attack. I hope you are all keeping all these conditions, following all these conditions, and being safe at home. Okay. Let us study some English. So welcome to our English class. English is a foreign language for us. We are Indians. We have our own languages. We have several languages in our country. Our country people are speaking Tamil, Kannada, Telugu, Malayalam, Marathi, Odissi, Hindi, Bengali, Punjabi, like that. So many languages we have. Even then, we study English. We all love English. English is such a beautiful language which helps us to convey our feelings, convey our thoughts to others. Not only that, mostly in science and technology, English is used widely. That's another reason to study and use English in our country. Anyhow, in our schools, we study English, especially English medium schools give more importance to English. But we have to learn how to use English. How to use English in our daily life. So in two ways we use English in our daily life. One way is to speak. to communicate with others. What's the meaning of communicate? Communicate means to share the ideas between. To share the ideas between what I have in my mind. I must be able to tell you what you have in your mind. You must be able to tell me. That's the purpose of communication. To satisfy the purpose of communication, we use English. Okay? Okay. As in any language, English follows certain rules and regulations in its use. We call these rules grammar. Every language has these rules. We learn these rules to use these languages correctly. Why should we learn this grammar? Why should we learn grammar? We should learn grammar to use it correctly. We learn English grammar to use English correctly. Okay. When we go to grammar, usually we start from the letters first. Every language has its letters, especially recognized language. Some languages are used only for speaking. They may not have a letter to write. Some languages are like that, which are not having any script for writing. They are only used for speaking. But I am speaking about the languages which have script, which have rules to follow. So language starts from letters. Letters start from what? For everything there should be an origin, no? An origin should be there. Letters start from what? It is said that the letters start from sounds. Sound. It is said that there are two types of sounds. There are two types of sounds. One type of sound is very clear. We can identify that sound. And other type of sounds are not so clear. We cannot identify clearly where we cannot pronounce those sounds properly. So in this case, we can take the help of the other type of sounds to give pronunciation to these sounds. If I go with this like this, you may be confused. So I will say two types of sounds. The sounds which have clear pronunciation, like in Telugu, I will say in Telugu, I, U, Ru, E, I, O, Au, We call these sounds vowels. These are the vowels in Telugu. These sounds has clear pronunciation. The other types of sounds have no clear pronunciation. But you look at this letter in Telugu. How do you pronounce this letter? How do you read this letter? You read it K. You read it K. So it does not have a clear pronunciation for it. So this is called K. And we add a clear sound A. A clear sound A to K. Then it will get a pronunciation. K plus A. When we mix these two, it becomes Ka. It becomes Ka. Like that in English also, two types of letters are there, vowels and the other consonants. Here it is consonant, it is vowel. Like that in English also, vowels and consonants are there. So all letters together we call alphabet. Alphabet. You know that English alphabet contains 26 letters. English alphabet contains 26 letters. These letters, each letter has a name. Name of the letter. We read it what? A. That's the name of this letter. This is B. We read it B. B is the name of this letter. C. C is the name of that letter. D is the name of that letter. Like that in English alphabet A to Z. 26 letters are there. All these 26 letters now names. We read it A, B, C, D. A is the name of that letter. B is the name of that letter. C is the name of that letter. D is the name of that letter. But they have their own pronunciations. When they use these letters in words, we do not read them as they are pronounced in the alphabet. Instead, they have their own sounds. A. The letter A has different sounds connected to that. One sound is A. A is used for A. Another sound A. Another sound A. So A or A. Like that they are used, for example, at. Eight. So here A. So that is the pronunciation of this letter. Letter A. We do not read it as yet, et. Not like that. The letter has different pronunciations in different words. Accordingly, it is at, eight. Like that's the letter B. B is the name of the letter, but it is pronounced B. The pronunciation of this letter is B. And like that, C. Name of the letter is C. It is pronounced S or K. D. Letter D is the name. The pronunciation is D. So from this word we understand A has clear pronunciation like A. But these letters have no clear pronunciation. They do not have clear pronunciation like A. Instead they have only half sound like A. B, K, S, D. So in this group, these three letters are called consonants. And A is called a vowel. A is called vowel. These are called consonants. Like that in English language, there are 5 In English, A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. These letters are called vowels. In short form, we usually remind it, we say, what is the vowel? What are the vowels in English? We say ayyo. If we read all these letters together, we get ayyo. Ayyo means A, E, I, O, U. Usually, these letters are connected to other 24 letters to make words, make sounds, make letters. For example, now look here. We found that the sound of B is B. When we add A to it, it becomes Ba. Now B not there. The sound is mixed with the sound of A. Then together they make a Ba. That is called a syllable. A consonant or two consonants, when combined with a vowel sound, is called a syllable. We read it Ba. Bad. Bad. Now, B is mixed with the E. B, E. Now the sounds of E. E has three sounds mainly as A, A. And E, what are the sounds of E? Okay. E, A, A. These are the sounds of E. E, A. Sometimes it's also A also. So E, A, A. Okay, that be now B, E. We read it B. When the third letter comes after E, now pronunciation of E changes. When a consonant comes after E, pronunciation changes. Now it became A. We read it bed. Here it is B. What sound? E. Here what sound came? A. B, bed. Other. A. ELSE, else. A. Now, what's the pronunciation of E there? A. Become turn. Really turn. So, like that, the sounds of E combined with B, B, we get this B. Te, A. Other, up sound also comes there, other. Next, I. The sounds of I. E, E. I, E. These three sounds are there with the I. How? Sometimes it's pronounced A also. A. Let us see. Examples. B, I. When we write like this, it is pronounced by. B-I, by. Now another letter came in the middle. Here I change it to E. It becomes bit. Bit. Now, we read it. Is. It became E. Now, here the pronunciation became A. Bird. So, bit is bird. So, three pronunciation, four pronunciation. I, E, E, A. Just O. B plus O. B, O, bo. Bo. So O, the sound of O has mainly two pronunciation. One is O, next U. Sometimes they are pronounced as A also. A. In this case we read it other. Other. Like that. Bo. Here we read it woman. Woman. Here hot. Oh, hot. Hot. Next other sound came there. Next U. B and U. U has two sounds, three sounds. U, U, A. U, U, A. In some cases, they are pronounced A also. How? We read it put. P-U-T, put. B-U-D, but. B-U-R-N, here comes burn. Burn. So like that, the five vowel sounds A, E, I, O, U has different sounds, individual sounds, so they are called vowels. All other letters don't have that individual sounds, so they are called consonants. Any letter can be formed by using this concept. Always consonant and vowels join together to form a letter. Suppose we want to write low. We want to write low. Low is a letter. How to write low? When we write low, better to say it's a syllable. How to write low? Two sounds are there in it. One is L. Next O. L, O. L is a consonant, O is a vowel sound. When we combine these two, we get lo. So what is the letter for L? L. The sound of L is L. And what's the letter for O? O. When we write here, get L plus O, low, low, like that. If you want to read any word, also, we can use this technique. For example, such a word given, you want to read it. How to read it? We have to divide the syllables. Syllables, a consonant and vowel. Consonant may be 1 or 2 or 3, but vowel 1. Here we have H and A, R and A. So, ha, R and A. Again H and A. Again R and A. Next P. After P, no vowel sound. K, consonant only. Next comes the vowel sound I. So we have to write these 3 together. Next Y and A. So we can read H and A, ha. R and A, ra. Ha, ra, hara. So again repeat that. Ha, ra, hara. So hara, hara. P-R-I, pri, pri. Y-A, ya. Pri, ya, priya. Hara, hara, priya. So ha, ra. Again ha. Again ra. Here. Pri. Ya. So ha, ra, hara, hara, priya. Like that we can read any word by dividing the syllables like this and reading each syllable as a letter. We can read it. So this is the technique of reading an English word. We must learn to divide the word into syllables. Then we can read any difficult word. Some words may have different pronunciation. Some exceptions may be there with some words, but don't worry. First of all, we have to learn to read English like this. Then we can read English fast and fluently. So this technique you have to practice. So you get some ideas about consonants and vowels now. So take your textbook, any textbook, and try to read once. When you get a difficult word, you have something to practice now. Try to read it. For example, I will write a word here. How can we read it? Let us see. Such a word given, first thing we do, taking the consonant out, C, A, okay. Next R, after R there is no vowel sound, so R also joined here. Next T, O. Next G, R, A. Next P, H, Y. Here the vowel sounds A, O, A, Here Y is called a semi-vowel. Y is called a semi-vowel because it acts as a vowel and as a consonant also. That's why that's called a semi-vowel. So how to read it? First we read C-A-R. C-A-Car. Car. T-O. To. Car-to. Car-to. G-R-A. G pronunciation G. R pronunciation R. G, R, A, gra, gra. PH, PH means foot. Pronunciation of PH, foot. Here Y is pronounced as E. So PH, Y means tree. We read it, cartography. Cartography. Like that we can read words. So I ask you to find out 10 very difficult words and find out its pronunciation like this without the help of others. Can you do it? Yes, you can do it. You try once.